Lawmakers flooded New Mexico schools with hundreds of millions more dollars last session. But how is that money actually being used? As News 13's Chris McKee explains, the question has an Albuquerque senator calling for a new plan to track school spending.
Are the children in our community, receiving the resources that state law says they should be guaranteed?
That simple question about school spending in New Mexico is one that State Senator Jacob Candelaria says doesn't have an easy answer.
It shouldn't be so complicated to track where the money goes.
He's talking about where school districts are spending the millions the state legislature authorized last session under the direction of Democrat Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham.
What does the moonshot look like? Well, it's $500 million for our classrooms.
Lawmakers okayed $446 million for K-12 schools last year, and the governor's asked for another $200 million on top of that this session.
And I'm very concerned that yet again going into session we are measuring the education conversation simply on how much money we can spend.
The concern has the Albuquerque Democrat Candelaria proposing Senate Bill 96 to make a new online school budget reporting system or database.
This legislation would sort of peel back the curtain on public education spending in New Mexico.
It comes as the state is under court order to better fund at-risk kids' education. Candelaria says he has questions after looking at budgets for some APS high schools.
I found that in many cases, schools with higher at-risk populations actually saw less of a budget increase. And to me as a legislator and a taxpayer, that makes absolutely no sense.
He wants to see publicly posted budgets for each school in New Mexico.
It's incumbent upon the districts to demonstrate to all of us how that money was spent.
Chris McKee, KRQE News 13.
We did not hear back from Governor Lujan Grisham's office tonight about her administration's take on the bill.